the Department of Posts has introduced a major change that will affect millions of customers across the country. This new directive, known as SB Order No. 01/2025, marks a significant step towards modernizing how we interact with our local post offices for banking services. Starting from January 15, 2025, this order officially rolls out a paperless, Aadhaar-based electronic Know Your Customer or eKYC system. The main goal here is to make opening and managing Post Office Savings Bank or POSB accounts faster, easier, and more secure. Honestly, this is a big leap from the old ways of using piles of paper and waiting for days for verification. So, what exactly is this eKYC system? Think of it as a digital handshake between you and the post office, with your Aadhaar acting as the proof of identity. Instead of carrying photocopies of your ID and address proof, you can now use your Aadhaar number and your fingerprint or iris scan to complete the entire verification process in just minutes. This new system is designed to reduce the hassle for customers and streamline the workload for post office staff. It promises a future where you can walk into a post office and get your account services done almost instantly, bringing post office banking into the digital age. The introduction of SB Order No. 01/2025 is part of a larger government initiative to promote digital transactions and financial inclusion. By leveraging the Aadhaar platform, the Department of Posts aims to make its services more accessible to people in both urban and rural areas. This move not only saves paper and time but also enhances security by using biometric authentication, which is much harder to forge than a signature on a piece of paper. This change will apply to all types of POSB accounts, including savings accounts, recurring deposits, and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, making the process uniform across the board. For the common person, this means a significant reduction in paperwork and waiting times. Imagine opening a new savings account for your child or updating your personal details without needing to fill out multiple forms or stand in long queues. The eKYC process is designed to be user-friendly, requiring only your Aadhaar number and your physical presence for the biometric scan. This order signals a clear shift towards a more efficient and customer-centric approach, ensuring that post office services keep pace with the changing technological landscape and meet the expectations of today's digitally savvy citizens. One of the most important aspects of this new order is that it gives customers a choice. You are not being forced to go paperless if you are not comfortable with it. The Department of Posts has made it clear that while the Aadhaar-based eKYC is the new preferred method, the traditional paper-based process will continue to exist alongside it. This means if you prefer the old way of submitting physical documents like your PAN card, voter ID, or passport, along with a filled-out application form, you can still do so. This dual-system approach ensures that no customer is left behind, especially those who may not be familiar with digital methods. When you opt for the paperless eKYC route, the process is incredibly simple and quick. You just need to provide your 12-digit Aadhaar number to the post office official. They will then ask you to place your finger on a biometric device or look into an iris scanner to verify your identity. Once your biometrics match the data stored with UID, all your details including your name, address, date of birth, and photograph are automatically fetched and filled into the system. This eliminates the possibility of spelling mistakes and ensures accuracy, making the entire KYC process seamless and error-free. On the other hand, if you choose the traditional paper-based KYC, the process remains as it was before. You will need to bring self-attested photocopies of your proof of identity and proof of address. The post office staff will then manually verify these documents and enter the information into their system. This method naturally takes more time, as it involves manual checks and data entry. The key difference lies in speed, convenience, and the amount of paperwork involved. The eKYC process can be completed in a matter of minutes, while the paper-based method might take a few days to get fully processed and approved. This choice is crucial because it empowers you, the customer, to select the method that you trust and are most comfortable with. Whether you are opening a new account, modifying your address, or updating your mobile number, you can decide between the swift digital path or the familiar paper trail. The post office is simply providing a more efficient alternative, not taking away the existing one. This flexibility is a thoughtful part of the new order, ensuring that the transition to digital is smooth and inclusive for everyone, regardless of their technological proficiency. The new SB Order number 01/2025 also brings important updates to the rules for depositing and withdrawing money from your post office savings bank account. A key change is related to transaction limits. For any deposit or withdrawal transaction exceeding 50,000 rupees, providing your PAN card is now mandatory. This rule is in line with existing income tax regulations and is aimed at keeping a check on large cash transactions to prevent financial fraud and money laundering. So, if you are planning to make a large deposit or withdrawal, remember to carry your PAN card with you to avoid any last-minute hassles at the counter. Another significant development is the integration of Aadhaar for transactions. For customers who have linked their Aadhaar to their POSB account, the process of withdrawing money has become more secure. In many cases, especially for larger amounts, the post office may use biometric authentication through the Aadhaar-enabled payment system, or AEPS. This means you might need to verify your identity with your fingerprint to withdraw your own money. This adds an extra layer of security, ensuring that only the genuine account holder can access the funds, which is a great step towards protecting your hard-earned savings. What about daily transactions? For routine deposits and withdrawals below the 50,000 rupees threshold, the process remains largely unchanged. You can continue to use your withdrawal slip or deposit slip as you always have. However, the system is now better equipped to handle these transactions digitally. If your account is KYC compliant, especially through eKYC, the staff can quickly pull up your details, making the transaction faster. This efficiency benefits both you and the post office, reducing queue times and making the entire experience smoother and more pleasant for everyone involved. It is important for all customers to be aware of these new rules to ensure their transactions go through without any issues. Keeping your PAN and Aadhaar details updated in your post office account is now more crucial than ever. If you haven't linked them yet, it is a good idea to do so at your earliest convenience. This will not only help you comply with the new regulations, but will also unlock the full benefits of the new digital system, such as faster service, enhanced security, and a more convenient banking experience at your trusted local post office. As we move towards a more digital system, protecting your personal information is extremely important. The government understands this concern, which is why the concept of masked Aadhaar has been introduced, and its use is encouraged by this new order. A masked Aadhaar is a version of your e-Aadhaar card where the first 8 digits of your Aadhaar number are hidden or masked with characters like X, and only the last 4 digits are visible. This allows you to verify your identity without revealing your full Aadhaar number to any agency, thus protecting you from potential misuse of your data. According to SB Order number 01/2025, post offices are instructed to accept masked Aadhaar as a valid proof of identity for KYC purposes. This means you have the right to submit a printout of your masked Aadhaar instead of a photocopy of your full Aadhaar card. This is a significant step for customer privacy. You can easily download your masked Aadhaar from the official UIDAI website. When you are asked to submit a copy of your Aadhaar, you should ask if you can provide the masked version. This simple action can go a long way in safeguarding your sensitive personal information. However, there might be situations where a post office employee is unaware of this rule and may refuse to accept your masked Aadhaar, insisting on a copy of the full Aadhaar card. If this happens to you, it is important to know your rights and what to do. First, you should calmly and politely inform the staff that as per the latest SB order and UIDAI guidelines, masked Aadhaar is a legally valid document. You can even carry a printout of the relevant circular if possible. Often, a simple and polite explanation is enough to resolve the issue, as the refusal might just be due to a lack of training or awareness. If the post office official still refuses, you should not hesitate to escalate the matter. You can ask to speak with the postmaster or the branch manager. If you do not get a satisfactory resolution, you can file a formal complaint. You can do this through the India Post's official grievance portal online or by submitting a written complaint at a higher office, such as the Divisional Superintendent's Office. Remember, protecting your Aadhaar number is your right, and the system is designed to support you in this. Being aware and assertive can ensure your privacy is respected.